Looks like everything is going just good. Let's close this. Let's see who jumps on. That light is awfully bright in my face. Let's see if we can't turn that down a little bit. There we go. Not very lively out there. Maybe because it's a Thursday. Well, all right. Now we're getting some people on. We're 30 seconds in. We got 5 people already. That's pretty good. I'm going to be partaking in some Blue Note, your basic Blue Note whiskey. Got that nice, there it is. Look at that ice ball. That is a beautiful thing. My fridge makes those. Well, my freezer makes them. So if you are just jumping on, like this person right now just said, good evening. There's a link. I got a hold of Restream. I'm trying to figure out why it says Facebook user. There's a link. You have to give Restream permission to show your information, basically. So click that link that I posted. I'll put it here in the chat again, actually. So if you see this link, there it goes. What up, Shane? Good evening. If you click that link, you'll be able to give permission to Restream to show your name. So I finally got a fix for that shit. Been tired of that. Let's see. Maybe tonight we can do some body cam breakdowns, see what everybody's feeling. Maybe I can play some CSGO. Everybody seemed to like that. I mostly got on here to let you guys know I got a new episode out today. Joey Spraggins, my boy. Basically, in this new episode, a really good one, there's 2 new things to talk about. One, I got a new sponsor. So I can finally like officially throw that out there. A new sponsor, Insight LPR. If you are a police agency and you don't have LPRs, somebody said, I can't get the link to work. Well, if Shane can get that shit to work, anybody can get that to work because he's a dummy. So I don't know how to fix that for you. So no, honestly, I don't know how to get it to work. I don't have to personally use it. There is a I guess you wouldn't be able to see that, would you? Never mind. I would say you could ask Restream. There's a need help button on there, but I don't know if you guys see the same stuff that I see. So I don't know what to tell you, but anyway, new sponsor, Insight LPR. If you are a police agency out there, what's up, McGowan? And either you have LPRs and you just want to try out a new brand, or you don't have LPRs and you want to get one to see if it's something y'all want, hit me up. I've got 10 free cameras to give away. So 1 per agency. So don't get greedy and think you're getting 10 LPRs for free. That ain't happening. But we'll give you 1. And apparently our name's not working. No big. No, it's not. It makes it more fun to know who I'm talking to. If you guys are regulars and I can kind of see who's saying it. Did William Margolis or Alicia Combs work? I did work with William Margolis. I don't recognize the name Alicia Combs. Kumes. But yeah, Margolis, good dude. John Ray, what's up, buddy? Congrats on your new stuff. Love the clown stuff, buddy. A little creepy, not gonna lie, he scared me. I'm assuming that was the point. But I think you may have found your new little niche there, bud. Dressing up and playing characters. Nurse Street Medicine, Alicia, coming on to your show. All right, that's what's up. I like some Nurse Street Medicine. Oh, I got my kid from Boston. What's up, Keith Hanks? That's the best Boston I can do, buddy. I know he's not technically from Boston, but he sure talks like he is. You know, I think he calls it a bubbler, and he's looking for his khakis. That's his car keys or his pants, one of the two. After an hour of volunteer, yeah, man, all after our volunteer work, but great for the community. That's right. Man, this whiskey is making me cough. He says the bubbler. So super excited about this new sponsor. Mainly because it's kind of interesting. I'm starting to really get integrated with them and see the writing on the wall with their product, and it's a badass little LPR. Y'all know, like, if I thought it was garbage, I'd tell you. I'm like, you know what? It's all right. But it's pretty fucking good. It's actually probably the best I've seen. So highly recommend. And the good thing is they're very what do you call that? They like feedback. They're constantly like going to those that know, cops and first responders and stuff, and like, all right, where do we suck? How do we fix it? And I'm like, all right, this is where you can improve. This would make it better. This is things to look for in the future. And they take that and ride with it. So yeah. So if you're out there and you're a police agency looking for an LPR, you don't have one, or you do have some, but you never tried Insight, let me know. I can get you hooked up with one free camera, but I only have 10 to give away. So it's a pretty good deal. And then on top of that, we got the new episode with Joey Spraggins. I've had him on before, but Joey had kind of a really big thing happen where he had a problem homeless person. And when I say problem, meaning a repeat offender, this homeless person keeps getting called on by a business for loitering. Nothing big, just, somebody complained, they want the homeless person gone, so the cops have to come out. This is a common thing. So Joey and I talk about that. Turns out this guy's a veteran. Not only is a veteran, he's got disability ratings and stuff like that. He's mechanically inclined. He's just a veteran that needed, he was willing to help himself. He just needed a little bump to help get him going, and Joey took the time to do that. So it was really cool to see a really cool story, a success story, and it's still going. It's still ongoing. So if you listen to the episode, you may still be able to help throughout the week until the next episode post. I'm going to show you guys some pictures, some progress pics and stuff. So stay tuned for that because he fixed this problem. Not only did he he turned a homeless person to not a homeless person. And I don't want to give away too much of that. I want you to listen to the episode, but he saw a problem, and instead of kicking that can down the road, kind of as I wrote in the description, he looked for a solution, a long-term solution. How do you, what's the biggest problem with a homeless person? Well, they ain't got a home. And he fixed that in a unique way. And he got some help from some cool nonprofit. And I want you guys to check that out. So it was a fun episode because it was Joey. He's my boy. What's up, brother? Like the setup. Guys, if you're just joining, there's a link in the comments. I'm going to post it again right now. If you're on Facebook, I can't see your name until you give us permission, till you give Restream permission to show your information, aka your name. So there's a link in the chat just now. It says chat restreamio.facebook. Click that, go through whatever little steps it tells you just to give it permission so it can show your name. You don't have to, obviously, but I like knowing who I'm talking to, and I'm sure you guys would like me to know who you are. It's kind of makes the conversation a little more fun. Let's see, what other news do I have? Caught a bad guy today. That was fun. Story time. Without giving away the case or any pertinent information, had a home invasion. Me and my team were just coming home from lunch. We're in patrol cars, we're in UC vehicles, and we just happened to roll through the call as it was happening. We end up finding the guy, getting a gun off the street. This dude had just been released from jail, and I was going right back. He had committed some sort of possible ag robbery, I guess, in another city. We didn't find this out till later that same day. Like, he went from one city, came to our city with this gun, with this big old, there's a it wasn't a Glock. It looked like a Glock, but it had 30 round mag out of it. All this stuff. So always fun to get guns off the street. It's one of my favorite things to do. This dude had just been released and went and kicked in a door for his ex baby mama or something like that. Stole some TV. Justin Arroyo, what's up, kid? Oh, he jumped on the YouTubes. I am on Rumble too. I don't know if I should be guiding people that way or not. I heard a Rumble in May and I got it going, and literally I probably have 6 views. So I'm kind of thinking that it wasn't worth the trouble, but if YouTube ever goes down, I've got a backup. Thank you, Keith Davis. Yeah, it was a good catch. It was pretty fun, man. It was one of those calls that everything went perfect. So how am I feeling? I'm feeling great, sir. I went for a 3-mile run. And then I did a 1-mile cool down where every quarter mile I did 25 air squats and 20 push-ups. So that was a total of 100 push-ups. No, 20, 40, 60, 80. I guess I would have been 80 push-ups and 100 air squats. So I can't math. So yeah, I feel good. I got that endorphin rush going right now. So what's Shane saying over there? Wasn't a Glock. It probably was a high point. No, I cannot remember what it was. Let me see here. I could ask my team. Let me see. What type of gun was that? I'll let you guys know when they respond. Let's see. We got the International Associations of Chief of Police. I think that's what it's called, the IACP. That's coming up in October. I will be there. So if any first responders out there are going to be there, I'm going to be there every day. And I am going as an official rep of the National Real-Time Crime Center Association, the NRTCCA. Find that on LinkedIn and join up if you're interested for the Real-Time Crime Center stuff. Justin said, so this guy just got out of jail and he going back to jail. Oh yeah, he going back to jail. And then I will be there. That's October 15th through the 18th in Dallas. So I look forward to any of you guys that are going to be out there. Got a lot of good information about Real-Time Crime Center, things of that nature. So if your agency doesn't have one and they're interested in getting that type of thing, hit me up. And then in November, I think the 7th or the 11th, I will be in, I keep seeing Flagstaff. It's not Flagstaff. It is Scottsdale. I will be in Scottsdale, Arizona for the National Real-Time Crime Center Summit put on by our association. We are new because real-time crime centers in a sense are new. They're in their infancy and they're starting to spread and grow. And part of the thing that we want to show all these other agencies is like, you can literally get an RTCC going, Real-Time Crime Center. You can get one going with just a computer and a radio. So you don't need a ton of equipment, although the more equipment you get, the cooler it gets, the more fun it is. Some dude came and they graffiti on a fire truck. Yep, he did. He committed a crime, and I saw her on Facebook when it was posted. I'm not gonna lie, I'm pretty impressed. If you're out there tagging hose draggers trucks, like I'm gonna take a selfie with it at least and be like, hashtag hose dragger sleeping. I mean, they should have somebody spotting the truck. I saw a crazy one where 2 fire trucks are responding to a call, and you can see the accident about to happen, and they at the intersection they T-bone each other. He said bucketheads need love too. I need to get me an honorary fire hat helmet. I used to have my grandfather's. I think my mom has it. I think she didn't trust me to keep it when I was younger, but we're talking a fire hat from the 80s. So if I remember correctly, it feels like it's made out of metal, which doesn't make sense if it's a fire helmet, but I don't know. But yeah, I want to get a cool fire helmet, and I want a bobby hat. I want that old English style police hat. Um, what you got to do to get one of those? The old ones were metal. Okay, so then I'm right. It is metal because it's yellow too. I hated that as a kid. I'm like, Grandpa, why is your fire helmet yellow? It's supposed to be red. But he was at the time, I think he was a captain. So I think his was a different color because of who he was. I could be wrong. Same as girls having fun learning real life skills. Just two boys having fun learning real life skills. That happened here in New York before we went. It was a fire truck responding to a call. An ambulance was bringing a patient, wasn't them, to the hospital, and they crashed into each other. Shit. I just imagine explaining that to the chief. Well, what happened was, Chief, I had the right of way, and the rookie over there, he drove into the truck. Oh, shit. Customize your own fire helmet that says two cops, one donut. That would be the shit. Have a fire helmet that's got that leather patch on the front. Well, my grandpa's was leather. I don't know if they're still leather, but has the leather, but it looks like an old school fire symbol, but in the middle is that two cops, one donut. I'll wear it throughout one whole podcast. Find helmets that are made out of leather now. Oh shit, are fire helmets made out of leather? Like old ones, or are we talking new ones? I don't know. I would think new ones would be made out of some sort of lightweight composite that has a high heat temperature resistance. What's everybody doing tonight? That's what I want to know. It's Thursday night. It's my Friday, so sorry for everybody that's got to work tomorrow. I cleared all my cases out today. Some helmets are leather. Oh, no shit. Shane, I am drinking Blue Note. This is a Memphis whiskey. 93 proof. It is a very smooth, straight bourbon, sir. It's one of my faves. It's one of my, like, when I don't want to drink my really good stuff, that's what I go to. I got that from my buddy Eric Stahura. Thanks, Eric. Little shout out to him. The red fire helmet means captain. I think that varies agency to agency. Because I remember, I think our chief had a white fire helmet, if I'm remembering correctly. Editing my book tonight. I've been lazy. Oh shit, Keith, dropping that book. I can't wait till I see you on the big screen, buddy. When you gonna give a shout out to your boy? I'll go do a cameo. I'll sit in the background and be like the disgruntled cop. Like, fucking hose draggers took our jurisdiction. That's how they do that stuff over there, right? Keith said, "We're in Florida, thrilled we dodged a nuclear storm." Yeah, I got family and friends all around there. My brother and sister-in-law are in Clearwater. They're doing okay. They prepped and everything, but I think they're just enough inland, maybe. I haven't gotten an update today, so I probably should have done that. And then I had some friends that were in Cape Coral, I think it is, and they got out. They left the night before, so they dodged a bullet on that because I guess they got hammered. Have it come on, watch Cops, and do not see you in the show. Justin, I don't know what that means. Have it come on, watch Cops. What up, Steve Wallace? Steve always pops in every single time I go live. Yeah, I think he's the most consistent dude. He doesn't even have to stay. He just pops in. He always makes sure he says, "What's up?" I love it. It passed to the south of us. All right. Oh yeah. While I'm thinking about it, I got a lot of good episodes coming up. Oh shit, James Small. I got a fire helmet. Oh shit, is James on here? That's awesome if James made it on here. Let me see. Da-da-da-da-da. Hold on 1 second. Oh, my mom says I have the helmet. Maybe I do. It's probably it's got to be in a case somewhere. Um, let me see. What was I saying? Oh, episodes. Yes, I want you guys to hear this out loud. So Joe Rogan. Yeah, that's right. I got a Joe Rogan guest. That's what's up. I'm trying to pull up all my videos that I've got uploaded that are coming down the pipe. So a guy that was wrongly convicted for 23 years for a murder he did not commit. He was exonerated. So he's coming on. His name's Derek Hamilton. That will be my next episode. Sorry. So super excited about that. And then after that, I've got a homicide sergeant that his name's Robert Walsh. And he does basically bringing young juvenile boys and trying to teach them life lessons, like bring boys to men type thing. And that is called Next Metropolitan. That's his nonprofit that he does. It's pretty cool. He does this whole program from like hoods to hoodies and sneakers and stuff like that. And they have these tough discussions. Like they'll bring some cops in and they'll ask the cops, like, what do you think of when you think of hoodies and backpacks? And they're like, suspect and carrying drugs and money and stuff like that. And then they'll ask the kids, like, what do you think of? And they're separate. And so you can get to kind of see this stuff. And the kids, for them, it's fashion and, a statement and stuff like that. And it's kind of this eye-opening moment because they're hearing this, like, the kids didn't think of it that way because they're only thinking of the fashion part. And then the cops didn't think of it that way because they're only thinking of what they see every day. It's a suspect. Oh, and the suspect's information that was put out was that he's wearing a hoodie and he's got a backpack. So it's this moment of openness, honestness, and stuff like that. And it's just really cool. So I really like what Robert's got going on. It's getting bigger. I think he's got it expanding down to Louisiana from Texas. So very cool. I've got Wymie from the movie Act of Valor. They basically wrote about him. He was a SEAL member. He's Wymie Cutlery. He's got his own knife company now. Excuse me. He's coming on, no, I'm sorry. I've already done the episode. That episode will be coming out. Man, I've got a lot of good fucking episodes coming out. And I'm not saying that because I'm trying to get you to watch. I mean, I had a lot of fun. You may not like it. I don't give a shit. I had a good time. Let's see. That's why I do this. I have so much fun just doing the episodes. You guys liking it is a bonus. Okay. Anthony Russo. I got him. He's got a podcast, and I'm blanking on the name of that all of a sudden. Blunt Force Discussion. That's what it is. He's on. That was a wild episode because he's a political guy and he talks politics. And my show, it's not politics. I was trying to steer him away from politics the entire time. It was nuts. Let's see. Did you get JP? JP. Let me look through my episodes because that initials are not ringing a bell. I don't see a JP. Who's JP? Let's see who else I got. I've got Doug Dempsey, a retired Air Force guy. He made it almost as high as you can go, security forces guy, and he does outlanding now, like where you take a Jeep and you just go off the grid for months, a year at a time. He's actually going to do that for a whole year, just himself, and he's going to document it as he goes. So check out Sergeant Overlander. I think it's Sergeant Overland, something like that. I'll find that out for you. You'll see when you see the episode. So he's going to be documenting that the whole time. I had Shane McNamara on, who's actually in the chat. He's got Bellum Canine. He's a prior security forces member in the Air Force. He was a canine handler, presidential canine handler. Overlander. Yes, Jason Espinoza saved me. Sergeant Overlander, that's what it is. But Shane did presidential canine handling. Very cool shit. And then when he got out of the service, he created his own canine training facility, and my man was training in foreign countries, having government contracts, all sorts of crazy stuff. His dogs are badass, his training's badass, and he's just a good dude. He's out there trying to do what all veterans are trying to do, and that's life after the military, and he's doing really well. So Shane McNamara, that's coming down the pipe. I had Tiffany Burks on. She is running for DA in Tarrant County, Democratic DA. But she gets on and talks about how she hates that she even had to put her political affiliation on there. She doesn't think that that should be a thing. And she's a Democrat that believes in the death sentence. So we get into that. We talk about how you shouldn't pigeonhole somebody just based on what you see on that headline. You see Democrat, you shouldn't get so fixated on it. It doesn't mean what you think it means all the time. And she proves it. So she comes on. I had Dan and his wife, Christina from the 1042 Project. That's all about PTSD and things of that nature. Great nonprofit that's out there. So that's coming on. That's coming up. I had Pete Thrawn. He's an NYPD police officer, highly decorated, 700 arrests, and he gets arrested himself. And then he talks about how he got arrested for 2 years. Talks about the corruption in that. He's wrote 7 books. That was a really interesting story. So we got that coming, and a whole bunch more that haven't even been filmed yet. So I can't wait for you guys to see that. I got a crap ton of shit coming out. Keith said, let me catch up on the chats, guys. I'm sorry. I had to tell you about everything that I've already filmed. It's already in the books. So let me see here. Let me go back. JP, did you get JP? I don't know who JP is. He hit me with the Sergeant Overlander. There was a cop in New York. Justin Arroyo said there was a cop in New York that shot a guy for no reason. I don't know if you've heard of it already, but that's a crazy story you should do. Send me a link, Justin, so I know what you're talking about. Trash bag fashion lover. Hi. Ever wear a plastic bag as clothing in real life? You know what? I think I have. Yeah, for sure. I think I have trash bag fashion lover. If not, please wear now. Oh, I can't. It get too hot in here, bud. I don't want to sweat my ass off. Just make a hole for the head, arms in one bag, 2 bags for I don't know who this guy is. I love him already. That's awesome. Let's see what else we got. Dandy and Christine are good people. That's right. And then just did a resource video for Dan and the 1042 Project. Keith, man, look at you. You've nestled in just nice with police. I think you wanted to be a cop, buddy. I think you did. But dude, my cousin's calling me. Watch this. What? You gonna join us? I am doing a live right now. I'll be on in like 10 minutes. You're live right now. Give me an attitude. I'll give you an attitude. Why don't you shut your face? You hung up. Trash bag fashion lover. I am trying to make them mainstream fashion. Hey, buddy, I'm with you. I'm all about it. You know what? If you can get me a trash bag that has my logo on there, 2 Cops 1 Donut, I'll wear that shit next time I go live. I promise you that. With that said, it's time for pour number 2. But anybody got any questions? Anything going on? If not, I am going to jump off of here. I just want everybody again to hear about the new episode with Joey Spraggins. Check that one out. Episode 74, maybe. We need to start thinking of what we're going to do for episode 100. I need to get somebody big. I can't believe I'm getting that close to 100. I never thought I'd make it that far. But it's getting close. So have a good night, bro. Thank you, Keith. Love you, buddy. Can't wait to see you in person. Again, I got the International Association of Chief of Police, IACP. I think that's the initials. That's coming up in October. So, and then on the 7th, I'm going to do Alive for the Brotherhood for the Fallen in Fort Worth. They're having their gala, their annual gala. So I'm going to get on there for about an hour, have all the sponsors that come in and talk about why they support the cause and talk about what the cause means to them. So expect that. Night McNamara, later, buddy. Hell yeah, San Antonio, end of October. Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up. That's gonna be a good time. So, all right, half hour in, I'm done. This was fun. Have a good night, everybody. Later, Espinoza. Yeah, follow up with me, buddy. I need me a 10-gallon hat. Hell yeah, bro. We'll get you cowboyed up. We'll let you play. All right, guys.